Welcome to Homeschool Nolan, here to help you navigate learning in the digital age. This is a time of year when high school seniors are finishing up work on their college applications. It's also a time when both seniors and first-year college students are thinking about what they want to major in college. Apart from choosing a college, choosing your college major is one of the biggest decisions a young person will make. Now, it's been many years since I chose my major in college, but today I'd like to share some thoughts about choosing the right college major based on my 30 plus years of life experience looking back, which can hopefully help you if you're a young person in the process of making this decision today. To begin with, the first thing you need to keep in mind is that the world can change a lot in 4 years. For example, just think what the world was like 4 years ago. Nobody had ever heard of the word coronavirus, and barely anyone knew what an mRNA vaccine was. So if you're choosing a major today, based on what you think will be relevant after you graduate, keep in mind that what is relevant and important can change a lot in 4 years. Back when I was in high school, I wanted to major in aerospace engineering because I always loved airplanes and rocket ships as I was growing up. But by the time I graduated in the mid-90s, the Cold War was over, NASA had peaked, and the entire aerospace industry experienced a slowdown. The world had changed a lot from the time I entered college until the time I graduated, and there just weren't that many job opportunities in aerospace. Now fast forward to today, with private companies like SpaceX launching Americans into outer space again and preparing for missions back to the moon and to Mars, aerospace engineering is once again cool and relevant. I would have loved to have graduated as an aerospace engineer in today's world. But instead, back when I graduated, I pivoted to where all the cool jobs were back in the 90s, Silicon Valley and high tech. And this leads me to my next piece of advice, and that is be prepared to pivot from whatever you major in to another field. Now, I'm not talking about pivoting because job market conditions change. The fact is, if you're in college today, you're still very young, and your interests and passions can still change. You may discover that as you go into college and get older, you may want to explore, learn about, and maybe even work in other fields. Now, I pivoted from mechanical and aerospace engineering to computers because that's where the exciting opportunities were back when I entered the workforce. But I also had a classmate at Princeton who was also in the same department as me, mechanical and aerospace engineering. He was a better student than me, and he went on to graduate school to get a master's degree. But it's during his time as a grad student in mechanical engineering that he realized that mechanical engineering just wasn't what he wanted to do for the rest of his life. So he pivoted and decided to go to law school. Today, he's a highly accomplished law professor. Now, just because you pivot from a field of study, does that mean it was wasted? Of course not. A good college program in any major should at the very least teach you how to think or be a good problem solver. And it will always be valuable regardless of what you end up doing in life. And this leads me to my next point, and that is college should prepare you but not train you for jobs or opportunities after college. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, first I want to say that colleges and universities were never intended to be job training centers. In fact, the very first college in America, like Harvard and other Ivy Leagues, were founded as religious institutions for raising men for the clergy. I know there are many young people today who still go to college with the expectation that a college degree will lead to a higher or better paying job down the road. But that's only because a lot of employers still rely on colleges and universities to filter out the best candidates for entry-level jobs. The fact is, though, most of the stuff you learn in college tends to be more theoretical and not directly applicable to specific jobs, nor should it be. Today, I work at a big tech company, and after talking to some managers and some of my younger colleagues who recently graduated from college, I was surprised to learn that most of the stuff they learned in college even as computer science majors, was too theoretical to be of practical use in their jobs. However, based on my own experience, I think it is the theoretical foundation that you get in college that will help you become a better critical and creative thinker later on as you learn new skills, no matter what you end up doing in life. By the way, if you're looking for a comprehensive online platform for learning, check out Study.com. Study.com has over 83,000 engaging videos in language arts, math, science, social studies, and many more. They have courses geared towards all learners from elementary school all the way to college. I use it with my son, and I find it a great way to support both homeschooling as well as my own supplemental learning. Use the coupon code HomeschoolNolan and get 30% off for the first 3 months. Check out Study.com today. When I was an undergrad at Princeton back in the 90s, the most popular major at Princeton University was history. Today, though, it's computer science. That's understandable given how increasingly important computers have become in our daily lives over the past few decades. But will this trend continue? As of this recording, the tech industry seems to be undergoing a recession with lots of highly publicized layoffs. And there's just no way to know for sure if the tech industry as a whole will become roaring back 4 years from now. So when choosing a major, I suggest that instead of trying to guess which major will be more relevant in 4 years, try choosing a field which you are passionately interested in and have a chance at being pretty good at. You will never regret studying something which you are passionately interested in and good at, no matter what happens in this world. And just remember, while a college major may indeed lead to a fulfilling career, it should not define who you are for the rest of your life. Only you can do that as you continue your journey through life right after college and beyond. And I hope this video has been helpful as you think through a major decision in your life. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to click subscribe for more videos like this one. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.